paint a bad picture on me, that is completely disrespectful. After I've been respectful to him, I paid for his flight, I accommodated with food, and I respected him.
I just want to hold you back.
Kayla, you crying every time. You don't take accountability for any of your actions at all.
I did. I should have never told him shit. He's a fucking gossiper. I should have never told him shit.
You started. You gossip about me with him. He's not the gossiper. You're the gossiper.
Because he was egging me on to tell him shit.
What? I was just listening. Toxic will tell you when
you came into my room. I was laying down. I was tired. I was laying down, and you came into my room.
I come in the room.
You came into my room, and you said, "Why is Fly acting like such an ass?" You said, "Why is he being such an ass?" I said, "This is how he is."
Why is you lying, Kayla? You told Fly. You say, I say, Kayla, he's just doing it for entertainment. Why you in your feelings? Let me talk.
Okay. Hold on 1 second, Kayla. Let him speak real quick. Go ahead, Hakeem.
She told Fly, so Fly say, how did this start? Oh, he say he was trying to make me feel better, saying this was just for entertainment. And I told him, no, he like that off camera. Bitch, you again, over and over, trying to make Fly seem like this horrible person to me. This ain't start over, I'm complaining, and you ain't even tell Fly that. Now you trying to switch it up after you was making it worse.
Like a horrible person when I'm the only bitch that be around.
And you just trying to, when you call me slurs and stuff, if I'm so this and that, I could have got on live, Kayla, and I could have bashed you for doing that and stuff. I didn't do none of that. I'm going home and I'm gonna leave everything alone. I didn't get on live. When did I do that? I did this after you went on live trying to get sympathy and all of that. I literally left it alone. Nobody said go home and discuss what we had going on behind the scenes. You brought it to social media. Now people know the things that you have said to me, how you treated me, things you didn't said about Fly. You just said me what type of person you is.
Until you did that. I was nothing but nice to you. We were in the studio. We were recording.
Kayla, let me ask you,
I was nothing but nice.
Kayla, you're mad because normally you get your way, and that's fine. Listen, you have that privilege, and I don't have that privilege. That's fine. But you're mad because Akeem, he likes me as an individual, right or wrong, Akeem.
I get that.
Kayla, when have I ever been wrong? I'm a Cancer. I'm an empath. When have I ever been wrong? I'm intuitive about a person.
But you choosing like. Bro,
I'm not choosing. I gave you a chance. Remember, I told you I was gonna break. Let me talk. I told you I was gonna break up with you, and I said, you know what, Kayla, I don't want to break up with you. Come in the car, sit in the passenger, wait till I drop him off in the flight, and we have a conversation in the car together.
And then he called me a bitch.
No, you called him, Kayla. You started with him right when we left the house.
He called me a bitch in the backseat. He called me a bitch, and then that's when I started going off and saying everything that I said.
So you didn't start with them, Kayla. You're my girlfriend. Kayla, I would have your back, but Kayla, you're wrong in the situation. Take accountability. You're wrong, and you're crying for sympathy, and that's wrong.
I'm crying because you broke my fucking heart.
Kayla, you literally told this guy.
You've been mean to me every three streams. You've been mean to me on all three streams.
You told my friend that I just met a few days ago bad things, and I actually like Akeem. I actually think he has a good heart. And
I get that. I can see that. I can see that you really like him.
Can I talk? Akeem has his own thing going. Stop. I don't want to talk over it. I don't like to argue. Akeem has his own thing going on. When he gets back to his house, whatever, he has problems with other people, but he was not gonna diss you or me or Red or nothing. Now you made it like this. Now he's still not gonna diss me because you know why. But you have nothing to say about me.
Right, and now regardless.
You feel me? And I've never been wrong. I've never been wrong about a person. I've never been wrong about a person. Akeem is actually a good person. He is. Listen, Akeem is a good person. Only thing he does is when he goes online and talks down on people is he defends himself, and he's funny. He's a comedian and he's an entertainer. He's not a bad person at all. Kayla, you called him slurs and you offended him. Okay?
You called him slurs too.
I called you slurs after you painted a bad picture of me to my own friend. That was untrue. I called him slurs when I asked him, "Are you okay if I call you slurs?"
Exactly.
And he said, "I'm okay with that." You called him slurs to be mean and be disrespectful.
And I apologized after.
Okay, well now you do.
I said it in the room. I said, "Akeem, I'm sorry for that."
I'm a gay boy, girl.
Kayla, you're all drama. Why'd you start with him in the car?
And why you went live?
Yeah, why'd you
Sympathy.
like, look, and I'm driving. You know I'm driving. There's a lot of traffic.
Hey, you left me on the side of the road.
Kayla, you need it. Kayla, you need some help, honestly. You're always talking about nobody has your back. Kayla, listen, you don't think everyone in the world has problems? Everyone feels the same way. You're not, listen, you're not the only girl, because you're wrong, Kayla. I have your back all the time. Kayla, let me tell you something. You're wrong in this situation. You are, Kayla, you are wrong. You do not treat, you do not, you need, Kayla, Kayla, you need to you showed this man how much money you make, and you said, I can afford this house by myself. I don't need fly. You know that's a lie. You can't even afford the house by yourself. You know you need. You know I spend 90% of the rent. Oh, Kayla, please, please humble yourself, Kayla. Please, honestly, you're very. Listen. You need a therapist that's gonna keep your comments confidential. You need to stop running to people and telling people, because you're always screaming you have your back. Guess what? When I have problems, I keep it to myself. You know why? Because I don't trust nobody. Okay? You're an emotional girl, and that's fine. You're allowed to be emotional. I'm more of a logical thinker. We're two different people. That's why you date me. That's why we click. I don't have a problem with you. We're still gonna date each other. No, I do not. No, I do not. But Kayla, I do not like how you treat my guests at all, whatsoever. Okay?
You don't love me.
Have a little bit of respect. Kayla, you come from a good family. Have a little bit of respect, okay? I met your dad, okay? Okay? Kayla, you need to stop. Kayla, you need to stop that. Listen, when I first met your brother and sister, I bought them a PlayStation 5 and a Nintendo Switch because I love you, and I want to show your dad that I'm not just a tatted face loser, that I'm painted as a bad person on the internet. I wanted to show him that I'm a good person. I met him. Stop. I met him, and he likes me now. And I was good to him, and we had good conversations, and I let him know that I'm a genuine person, and I have your back, and I protect you at all costs. But Kayla, you do not treat your guests like that at all.
If I'm being so honest, bro,
and you're full of drama. You listen, you do not, I don't care what you're going through, you do not go outside someone's car in the middle of traffic, okay? Everybody was looking.
Okay, let her respond to that. Let her respond.
I can pick me back up, and you did it.
Because Kayla, I don't want him to miss his flight. So
bro, he's gonna miss it. You're going all the way down up north and then all the way down south. He's gonna miss it.
Oh my God, Kayla, you don't take accountability for nothing. Do you not understand how far?
How many times did I say sorry?
Oh, stop. You don't know how far the drive is. I gotta pick up my packages that are very important for my future lives. Kayla, I work day in and day out. You don't work. Okay? You make money off your OF. Relax. Calm down, please. Okay? Your life is good. Your life is good. You need a therapist, honestly.
What do you mean? You just told me I'm gonna get punished. I already know how the next 2 days are gonna be. You're gonna fucking treat me like shit and ignore me to punish me.
No, I was willing. No, I'm not gonna punish you. I was willing to talk to you, but instead you wanted to call Hakeem names in the back while he was in the back seat. He was minding his own business. While he was minding his own business.
Alex, yes or no? If we are in our house and I want to have a private conversation with my boyfriend, why couldn't Hakeem leave the room? I just wanted to talk to you.
Because Hakeem is my friend, and you put him in
everything. Even if Coco came over and I wanted to have a conversation, I would ask Coco, can you let me talk to my man? And she would walk out. And let me talk to you.
Kayla, I'm not done. You also put him in our business and told him false lies about me to a friend that I actually want to build a relationship with and have future friendship with him, okay? Because he's going to come back to Florida. You need to treat my friends with respect. I treat your friends with respect. You're very disrespectful, okay? And that's why he called me. That's why he called you names. I'm driving and I need to get to my location so he could be on time for his flight, okay? You can keep crying. You've been crying. That's all you do. Crying privilege.
Okay, okay, Kayla. Listen, Kayla.
I'm so tired of being a fucking crybaby, bro. You think I want to be a fucking crybaby?
No, listen, it's okay to have your feelings, right? You are absolutely okay to have any feelings towards your situation, period. So I don't want you to feel bad about crying, okay? Your emotions come out however they need to.
Everyone always just calls me a crybaby. I'm so tired of it.
Kayla, I understand. Can you guys have a conversation about this after live?
Bro, that's what I wanted to do. That's why I said let's drop Hakeem off first. Realistically, for being realistic, flight at 9. It's 6:30 to go all the way to Palm Beach to Miami. You need to be to your flight early. For a 9 o'clock flight, you should be at the airport about now. Right or wrong?
Yeah.
Like, he's probably gonna miss it anyways. That's all.
Did you guys just leave late? Is that what happened? You guys left late?
No, I don't know. They've been together all day. I've been at Sunny's.
Okay. I just want to say to you, like, I'm very sorry. You know, I'm very sorry. I did, say like the word punishment. I don't think that's what he meant. I don't know what you're...
That's what he does to me, like not punishment, like abuse, like he just treats me like ignores me, like I'm just in the house and he'll just like ignore me and stuff like that, and make me like feel so unloved, like that's his punishment. So he doesn't enable my action.
Well, do you have friends that you can go to in those situations that you can just go to their house and be out the house for some time?
Yeah, but then he gets mad at me when I do that, and then it's like it makes it worse. It's like he's probably gonna get mad at me that I'm going to Coco's right now.
Well, I do want to say to you from myself, my mental health, bro, I have a therapist, and you already talked about that you do want to get a therapist. Have you done that yet?
No, because every therapist I hit up, they say it's like 4 months in advance.
Okay. Have you? Okay.
I literally even told this man, like, I want to Baker act myself for like a week and just get my mental straight. He said no.
Well, girl, you got to remember you're also a grown-ass woman, right? So if you want to do something for yourself and your mental health, do that, girl. Okay? Because you're going to be a better person for yourself and for your relationship. I think you need to understand you're a grown-ass woman. If you need to do something for your mental health and for your relationship and for your future and everybody you come in contact with, you can still do that for yourself. Go to, oh, she clicked out. She might have bad service in the moment, you guys. But I do want to say this, like, you guys, therapy is very, very good for any person who wants to just better themselves for themselves. Okay. You don't have to do therapy for your relationship only or for whatever else. Okay. There is so many benefits to therapy that I personally use. Okay. I am in therapy and I have telehealth therapy. That is over FaceTime. My therapist is always there and my therapist is always ready to speak about whatever. Okay. So I understand, you think it's 6 months to get that or whatever else, but there are so many ways to get that therapy that will work for you. Okay. So shout out to the therapists out there that are willing to listen and really be there. We have 9,000 people in the room. I understand we just had an altercation. I do want to allow y'all the chance to come and speak your opinion, but I do want to emphasize this is in no way going to be tolerated for bashing. Zero bashing towards any person. Okay. My platform has always been about letting creators and people speak for themselves. Okay. So if you guys enjoy any type of content where people actually have a chance to speak for themselves, your favorite creators, feel free to follow. Follow me on Instagram. I'm working on getting to 10K. I appreciate anybody who does. But I will now start letting y'all up to speak your piece and what you believe, this situation is about. When you first come up, please be on mute. Okay. And then I will let everybody speak. Mods, can you guys help me start approving people, please? Thank you to the gifts. Also, you guys, I appreciate everybody who has sent a gifts. I appreciate that. I appreciate everybody who has followed and the people following on Instagram as well. Thank you. All right. So I'm going to put it in talent show form. Everybody will have 1 minute to speak their opinion on what the situation. Again, no bashing allowed, no disrespect allowed. These are people just like us with feelings just like us, okay? You just need to request down below and multi-guest. Go ahead, Vic.
I honestly I just really for her right now. So honestly, I think therapy is a good idea coming from me. I've been incarcerated when I was underage. I was incarcerated about 5 times. I was going through a lot. I used substances and stuff like that. And there was a lot of demons that I was facing and a lot of demons I was challenged with. So I just feel like therapy, honestly, is a very good option. Therapy has a bunch of different coping skills and different mechanisms that can help each individual person. I just feel like that'd help her, because when I see people like her, like, you know, cry like that, it just reminds me of how I was, you know, what I was experiencing back in that time, and it was really sad for me, and my heart goes out to her, and I hope her relationship and everything goes better and everything goes well, to be honest. It's an amazing
Thank you so much, Vic. Okay, next person. Lele.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so I just think, like, I feel bad for Kayla because I feel like she is very emotional and she doesn't know how to control her emotions when it comes to Fly. But I also never understood the situation, because I get the situation that happened last night and that she might have called him slurs last night, but then I still never, like, understood where it started in the car, because she's saying that he called her the B word first, and then she got rowdy and then got out of the car because Fly wasn't defending her. But I never understood what made him call her that. Like, was it just tension from last night?
Okay. Thank you, Lele. Liv, you can unmute and speak. And I'm going to keep it moving. If you guys are not speaking, we got to go through this quick. There's a lot of people in the request. Hey.
So I have, like, just a little bit to say about it, because I've been watching, like, all the lives. My thing about it is you can't let one person call you slurs, and then when someone else does it, now all of a sudden it's wrong. Like, either way, no one should have called him slurs at all for the live, whatever the case was. No slurs should have ever been told to that kid, regardless of what he was doing. That's not how you talk to people, you know what I mean? But with the whole Kayla situation, I was watching her way before she even got with Fly, and I think that she just needs to, like, disappear, dead ass, like, pack her shit, get out of that house. Because if you watch Toxic, even Toxic said being with Fly fucks you up. Like, you are not okay being with him. It messes your mentality up. And she submisses herself down to him. And if you've watched her from the beginning to now, she was not like that. She had way more clout way before she even got with Fly till now. Like, her being with him is low-key, like, bring.
And you guys, you do have a 1-minute timer, so you got to fit it within the 1 minute. Go ahead, Crystal.
I just want to say, first of all, it was wrong to leave Kayla like he did, because she's such a young girl, and these streets are dangerous right now. Anything could have happened. Somebody could have got her. I just feel like he was wrong for that. And as far as his friend, from what I've seen on the T pages and stuff, he has caused a whole lot of drama since being down there, and I feel like Fly should have had his girlfriend's back and not his friend's back like he did.
Okay, thank you, Crystal.
Thank you.
MILF Mama.
Hello. I just want to start off to say, like, I love Kayla and Fly. I follow them both on Kick and TikTok and Instagram. But I used to be a Kayla. Like, I used to cry. Like, I used to be so in love and not have that person love me back. And I feel so bad for her. She needs therapy. And, you know, for him to leave her on the side of the road, I don't know. She kind of asked for it because she wouldn't get back in. But I don't know. I just love them both, and I hope they can work it out for real.
Okay, thank you, MILF Mama.
Yeah.
Tiana.
Tiana, can you hear me?
Yes.
I just want to say that I think that I love Kayla and I love Fly. I watch them all the time. I do think that Kayla is grown, so when she got out of the car at that point, she became her own responsibility. It wasn't Fly's responsibility anymore. She knew getting out of the car what that was going to cause. But I also do think that everybody has seen Fly be disrespectful to Kayla over the last few days. And as well as Hakeem went on live last night with Toxic talking about how Fly is really mean to Kayla off live as well. So I feel like there's nobody right in this situation, and it's unfortunate that she has to deal with that, and had to figure out her own ride and everything like that. But you're an adult and you got out of the car.
Okay. Thank you, Tiana. Kat.
Hey, what's up, everyone?
We're good. We're good. How are you?
I'm good. Yeah, I just want to say I definitely feel for Kayla. You know, mental health is super important, and Kayla definitely has things outside of her relationship with Fly, struggles in life, you know, with family and things that she definitely hurts through. And Fly, before anybody, should know the struggles that she has with her mental health and things she goes through, and her getting out of the car like that. I do agree. Yes, she's a grown adult and everything, but, you know, when you're going through that type of mental state and you're arguing with people, sometimes it's just that fight or flight mode. But, you know, I hope that someday she can, leave that situation and get away for the best, because I've definitely been there before too, just love someone too much to walk away. So I hope she gets to that place like she deserves.
Thank you, Kat. She's so foreign.
Okay, here's my input on the whole situation. Kayla, in a way, is right, and in a way, she's wrong. But at the end of the day, we're not asking Fly, is his mental health okay? We're not in the house with them too. And for Kayla to come out in the street in the middle of traffic, anything could have happened. He could have got robbed. Anything could have happened. And I think sometimes she overdo the stuff she do. She could have just stayed in the car when they get home, then they could have talked about it or settled their differences. But the way she go about things, sometimes it just don't make sense. That's my input.
Thank you. She's so foreign. Stacy.
Hello. I have a lot to say, but I'm just going to try to make it short, obviously. So I feel bad. I mean, they're both in a messed up situation. I've been Kayla back in the day when I was young. I'm 47 now. So I used to look for love in men because I didn't get it as a child from my parents. So I feel what she's going through, but, I feel like they both just need to walk away from this situation. I feel like both of them would be happier in the long run. I love Kayla, and, you know, it breaks my heart seeing her go through this, because I feel like Fly's a good person, but he can, you know, be disrespectful to her and embarrassing to her, like in public or, you know, on live. He may act nice to her behind the scenes, but, you know, we only see, you know, what's live or whatnot. So I just hope, you know, they both get the help that they need and can move on from this situation.
Thank you, Stacy. Maya.
So yeah, I just want to say that I think at this point that they have like a trauma bond, and it's probably best that they both just walk away from each other if it's not going to work out. And the best thing that Kayla could do for herself is just get therapy and, you know, just grow more and become more stronger with her mental health, because it's just deteriorating her. So.
Okay. Thank you, Maya.
You're welcome.
Doja.
Yeah, so I really just agree with what a lot of other people are saying. Like, I feel like it's just an unhealthy relationship in general. And like, it's just, yeah, there's just not a lot of good stuff. And like, I feel like the whole slur thing, there's no excuse for it, like, regardless. And like, even doing it on Kick, like, quote unquote, for entertainment, I don't think that's right. And that part kind of rubs me the wrong way. But yeah, it's just not a healthy situation at all. And I just wish them all, honestly, the best. And I feel like also with Kayla wanting to speak with Fly one-on-one, like, she should definitely have that right to just like ask for one-on-one, even if his friend is in the house. But yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Doja. Laura.
Hi. I just wanted to say, like, I feel really bad for Kayla because I feel like she has just like this strong love for Fly and like obsession, and she can't like seem to leave him. And like I understand where she's coming from, so I don't know. I just like feel really bad for her, but like I definitely feel like they shouldn't be together because it's obviously like taking a bad toll on her health. So yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Laura. Vicky.
Hi. So we already know how I am, and I'm not gonna. There's not enough time for me to explain exactly. All I'm gonna say is two things. One, I want people to realize that you can't automatically tell somebody to leave. Anybody that has been done in a relationship where you get mentally abused, physically abused, whatever the case may be, it's very hard to pick up and leave. So telling her to leave or telling him to leave is very, very hard, especially when you're in a trauma bond. I think that they both need to fix their mental health, and I think they're both triggering each other and throwing each other's traumas, and this is what's going on. So I believe they're both at fault. People say, why did she leave, the car? There could be a reason. Sometimes people in a mental state can't be in a closed place because it messes with them more. There's a lot more that we don't know, and people also have to realize that on both ends.
Facts. Thank you, Vicky.
You're welcome.
Kelsey.
Okay, so if you guys remember rightly, Hakeem got on live with Kayla and Fly not too long ago being real disrespectful to her. So I feel like, personally, he had this whole entire thing planned out, and he wanted to disrespect her the whole entire time, and then Fly kept saying, why is he looking at me like that, and all this stuff. So personally, I think that how disrespectful he was talking to Toxic on the stream, you can just tell that he is a very manipulative, narcissistic person, and is just very rude. So that's how I feel.
Okay, Kelsey. Teddy.
Hi, Phoenix.
Hi.
Hey, okay, so my opinion on this is Fly is a very dominant male. And my husband is also a very dominant, very honest person. And he makes me cry all the time because of how honest he is, but it doesn't mean he doesn't love me. But he's not going to sugarcoat what I want to hear. It's, you're going to tell me the truth or you're not going to say anything at all. And with Kayla being as sensitive as she is, she has to have thicker skin or it's never going to work. She needs to understand how dominant he is and accept him or don't. And that's just what I have to say.
Okay, Teddy. Thank you. Jayara.
Hey, so I'm just here to say I've been watching all of them, and I watched the live last night, and I feel like everything could have been handled better because I remember Hakeem was on the phone with Toxic and was saying, Toxic Fly treats her this way, and he was just saying, and Kayla has told me a lot of stuff. I feel like that was flag number one. You should have never repeated anything on live that Kayla said. If you allow her that space to vent to you, it should have just been that. There was no reason for, him to try to turn that around on him. Because if he felt uncomfortable about her talking about her man, then he should have just stated that. Like, Kayla, I don't want to be involved. I would rather not hear it versus just want to tell Fly. Because at the end of the day, Hakeem has to go home. Kayla has to stay there and deal with Fly. So they should have worked it out in a better way. That's all I got to say.
Okay, Jara, thank you. Clarissa.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hey, Phoenix. Yeah. Oh, honestly, I just feel like that was all planned out. I don't know if you've seen probably a week ago or a few days ago, Hakeem was over here talking, trying to budge into the relationship. That's so annoying. They know exactly what they're doing. And the reason why they keep picking at Kayla is because they're trying to gang on her. And they know she's so not sensitive, but she's more fragile, if that makes sense.
Okay.
And I just feel like, I don't know, ever since Hakeem went over there, he's just trying to tear down the relationship. Fly, let's not. Bro, it's giving you drop the soap.
Okay, Clarissa.
Please leave Kayla alone. That's so embarrassing.